Hey guys, it's your boy TYZAspect here. Welcome to another reaction. Yes, this is part of the live stream. We're reacting to the controversial, woo! Controversial, We're watching the
controversial
rise of IshowSpeed. There you go. I don't care. Let's go.
IshowSpeed could be the fastest growing YouTube streamer in history. He's now sitting at over 4 million
Bro,
subscribers.
but thing is, it's 40 mil now.
Just
That's
1 year ago,
crazy,
he had
man.
10,000.
That's actually crazy.
The 17-year-old Cincinnati, Ohio native has dominated the platform, even at one point gaining 1 million subscribers in about 6 days. He has built some sort of a toxic and high-stress
dude, that's actually
community
crazy,
that
man.
at times can push him to his limits, but this may not be all his fault. I mean, after all, live streaming in general can attract some of the worst viewers, pushing streamers to lash out and react in ways that don't represent them very well. When it comes to speed, the line between what's real and what isn't is so paper thin that sometimes it feels like you're not even watching a real person, but rather someone playing a character.
Yeah, I feel bad for him because, dude, he does the most. I mean, now he's more chill, but he always does the most when he used to stream. Like, dude, I could not watch him. Like, my head would start hurting. That's how bad it was.
Late 2017, uploading NBA 2K and Fortnite highlights. 1 year later, he began live streaming himself playing Fortnite, but didn't really stay too consistent with it. It wasn't until April of 2020 when he got fully committed to live streaming, with a face cam and interacting with about 5 viewers. His game of choice, NBA 2K20.
Wow, what a classic, the best 2K game I've ever played in my life.
The video by saying Speed is 17 years old, but his age has been a bit of a mystery for some time. When he first started streaming, a person asked him in his chat what his age was.
What the frick?
Yeah, I'm not 16, bro.
He was reluctant to give him a straight answer. It's fairly common for people on the internet to not want to give their age. It's also common for young kids to tell people that they are older.
Yo, Speed, yo, chill. Yo, I don't know if Speed was like that, yo.
I know
what?
When I was 13 on Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I would brag about being 15, thinking that that was so cool. The only reason why this matters is because very often in 2021, Speed did e-dates with Aiden Ross and various influencers where he tells girls that he's 19, so he will have a better chance at scoring a date with them. Obviously misleading them because at the time he was actually 16. On the other hand, some people see this as harmless.
The thing is, he's so young and he's already doing so well. Like, he's doing well for his life. Like, bro, he has so much. He's gonna hit 100 mil. That's not even surprising. He will hit 100 mil in his life.
Like, when girls lie about the age, it's just like, yeah. Oh my gosh, she lied about her age, bro. Alright, let me get off this app, bro.
But in spring of 2020...
Should we low-key do Amigos? I don't want to do Amigos. Low-key kind of weird, though. There are some weird people on that shit. Like, last thing I need to do is hop on a live stream, go on Amigo, and see a guy stroking and shit. You know what I mean? Let's move on.
Laying down the groundwork for his streaming career. Double check and make sure you're subscribed. Why not hit the like button for me? And make sure
I got you, Patrick CC. I'm gonna actually subscribe to him
on NBA 2K20.
later.
He streamed every day and tried to get tapped into the community. He was lighthearted, funny, and happy. If he took an L, he would get a little stressed, maybe have a little freak out, but nothing more than a typical gamer. He was able to play with a bigger streamer, and he played really well. Got the shout out from him.
For my son, IshowSpeed, the first son that I had played with.
I don't know who this is.
This got him a couple more viewers, maybe around 10 or so on average. Unfortunately, NBA 2K kind of breeds toxicity, kind of like Call of Duty Modern Warfare lobbies.
I mean, we can't even play games on this channel, so who cares? Like
gym and challenge.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying.
Usually, the loser will just end up screaming into the mic all kinds of heinous.
We have never raged on this channel because we keep a cool mind, collective mind.
This game, for some reason, brings out the worst in people. Even in the early days.
Because didn't he get like a concussion where his shit was swollen because of yelling so much? Like, dude, that shit's not worth it. I can't lie.
One of y'all go on this stream right now and say TJ, use a...
Oh my God! He spent the summer of 2020 grinding the game and trying to build up his viewership. He was averaging around 20 viewers and would eventually amass 1,000 subscribers, still keeping that positive energy, interacting with his chat, and getting to know them. He would only get toxic when other people from the community would come into his stream and try to mess with him.
That's
they would call
valid.
him names and challenge him to games that he didn't want to play. Around this time, he came up with a winning strategy for growth on YouTube.
The thing
is,
like,
a 2-hour live stream, then post a 6 to 10 minute clip of the stream as a YouTube video with a better title.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
Ones labeled funny reaction because those got the best views. They were basically just the build up of him freaking out and what caused the freak out. This was a great growth strategy for him, and he stayed consistent with this throughout summer of 2020. The Rage highlight videos were becoming a staple part of his brand and was slowly becoming the thing that people wanted to see the most from him.
Dude, 70 viewers is crazy. Like, we barely even get 5. But we still
He
here.
streamed and
We
uploaded every single day
appreciate
for
it.
months without fail. In October 2020, he got banned from streaming because YouTube thought he was 12. And
What?
he needed
12. He said he
to be
was
13 to stream.
like
so basically,
16.
I can't stream no more, y'all, for a little minute, y'all, because of that last live stream, y'all. So I would not be streaming no more.
This would be the first of many, many videos where he tells his chat that he can't stream anymore. The ban would only last one day, and he would be back the next day because YouTube was obviously in the wrong. NBA 2K21 came out and the community hated it. Aiden Ross was a big part of the game's top players leaving and moving on to different things. There was still a demand out there for 2K21 content. Plus, Speed would play as a unique position, a post scorer. Most content creators didn't play as this position. He figured out a way to be different, and that's what got him attention. At the turn of the year, things started to change a little bit. He was still a bright, positive, happy-go-lucky guy, but his rage moments were getting more and more apparent. Now he even had a person consistently commenting on his videos, time-stamping when he would have a freak out, which was making the audience just skip to those moments instead of watching him play normally. Another ban.
The thing is, that's not a bad thing now, is it? Like, obviously you're just missing the whole video just to watch Rage, but dude, if people are commenting on my shit like that, I'm removing it. No, I'm just kidding. I was kidding.
So basically, I don't know if I'm gonna do Omegle no more.
This video got him the most views that he ever got thus far, and again, he was back the next day. You'll notice this become a trend. For the first half of 2021, Speed just kept on being consistent with streaming. He experimented with horror games and Fortnite.
Oh, bro, we gotta play some horror games. Oh, you know what? Stay tuned in for that. We're playing horror games.
One thing that started
On
happening
the stream.
that still does to this day.
You'll
is
see
Speed
live
being a
reactions,
victim of
everything.
DDoS attacks. Basically, hackers who get his IP address either by knowing where he lives in real life or maybe he somehow leaked that information. They have the ability to overload his internet so his stream lags super hard, making him unable to stream. Every single time this would happen, Speed would run to make his broken heart videos of him very upset.
How do I change my IP? I cannot stream whoever is booting me. Please stop. Hit me up on Twitter, IG. We can figure something.
If it isn't obvious why I call them broken heart videos, because he puts a little emoji in there every time, he would beg these people to stop. It seems like at this time he couldn't really.
I think that's
handle the-
valid though. Like, if people are like just booting your shit up, obviously you're gonna tell them to stop. You're not gonna be like continue.
Rushing to post these broken heart videos are obviously going to fuel even more attacks. It makes him feel like they won. Or his responses were for comedic purposes, and he knows he's going to get attention, growing his fan base and following. But the broken heart videos aren't just to address hackers. He would also address his trolls. For example, he posted a video proving to his chat that he takes showers.
What?
As I can see right here, I'm showing y'all proof right now. I take shower. I don't want to hear no more hate comments about me taking a shower no more.
And this other one where he says his real name.
Is my name. My real name is Jawan. It's not Frank. Y'all know what's my name? Jawan.
Which
fuck
I don't
was
think
that?
is his real name. This video
That
has
was not
5
his
million
real name.
views, and all the comments are about
That
his
most
fan
definitely
base
was
being
not his real
toxic
name.
and that he deserves better. But some people just feel very confused by this. Live streaming can get out of hand with trolls.
It
When
can.
someone gets pushed to crying just for people wanting to know their real name, or they feel the need to prove that they actually take showers, leads some people to believe that you may not be fit for this career. Or again, Speed is trolling everyone back. But he gets
That's bro, but look at this. Like, there's no lifestyle I ever want to do this. Like, bro,
sympathy from his chat.
Look at
because he's
this!
very good at making this seem real. The video
Oh my-
blows up and gets likes, views, and subs. Then he goes back to streaming the next day with tons of new viewership, never addresses the situation that happened the day before, and then the cycle repeats again a couple weeks later. It's a very strange middle ground where people can't tell if
and he's been doing this for like almost ever since he started, just yelling.
600 IQ marketing strategy. So now let me ask you.
I
what
can't
you
even
think.
yell that much.
Look how mad he gets at this comment.
You probably think that salad dressing is spicy, bro. What are you talking about? Bro, like, what is you, bro, you talking about salad dressing? What are you talking about?
Obviously, this is a harmless troll comment. But do
Yeah.
you think he's genuinely mad about this?
He's
Or do you
not
think
mad
he
about
just
this, bro.
uses it as an excuse to rage and freak out because it hypes up the chat and might be a viral clip later on? Chances are you think it's fake as well. But sometimes these things were going too far. Like the jacket video.
My
Jacket video?
This jacket, y'all, I swear to God, my...
What the fuck?
Y'all just broke this shit, bro.
So what caused this was him losing the game, crying, physically harming himself, then ripping his jacket.
Okay, that is not a viewer's fault, bro. There's some self-control is a thing. It can't be that hard. I mean, I love IshowSpeed. He's chill. He's calm. But dude, come on, you can't blame the chat for
And
this.
basically for this entire game, and really this whole stream, his chat was saying rude things to him, so losing the game was actually just the final straw. But this reaction to me doesn't look very fake.
Stop donating! Stop donating! I don't want it! I don't want it! I don't want it!
I'll take it.
I'm done. Oh God, I'm out of.
Dude, this guy is over.
Now, it's not like Speed is 100% innocent and his chat attacks him for no reason. I made basically a whole video about this, but real quick, let me just say that oftentimes the chat copies the behavior of the streamer. You attract the type of people that you act like. So
Yeah,
judging off
true.
his Omegle streams alone,
Yeah, you cute as fuck.
Thank you.
Hey, if you grade me 1 through 10, what grade me? Be completely honest.
A 7.5.
Really?
Oh, don't
I thought I
violate
called
her
you
like
cute
that.
as- I lied. Nah, shut the fuck up. I lied to you when you gonna give me a 7.5?
there are specific people that
Why?
want to watch his content.
Why?
Generally toxic people. Even if he's joking and he's just playing around or whatever, he's got a little edgy sense of
I get it's a
humor,
joke,
that's
but-
fine. But you're still gonna attract people who just genuinely want to see you bully people and be toxic all the time.
Yeah.
So if you just want to have a normal stream, but the chat wants you to be toxic, they are going to take it out on you. Basically, his
Yeah,
live
that's not
streams from
fair.
here on out would be him playing a game, chat torments him and says a bunch of annoying stuff, and then he handles it well. But about 20 minutes in, he'll have a rage moment. Then slowly rage more and more until he loses a game and ends the stream. Some days he handles the chat better than others. But every stream is filled with people trying to get him to freak out. I haven't really talked that much about his chat, but as it multiplied by the thousands, it got super toxic. Like, the things they would say to him, whether it was just in the chat or through donations, is bad, terrible. So bad, I don't even feel comfortable putting clips of them in
Damn,
this video. And
that bad?
obviously, he can't control what they say.
Yeah.
People will figure out a way to say terrible things, no matter what. So leaning into the freakouts and rage
This
moments
guy Patrick's so nice, bro. Oh my god. Moving on.
became a double-edged sword for him because they were genuinely pissing him off some days, and other days he is just trolling them back. Either way, it's a high-stress situation. Blood pressure goes up, heart rate goes up. It's not a good long-term strategy. But Speed is not even close to the first person to use freakouts as a way to grow. Freakouts and rage moments have been a huge part of live streaming forever since video games are so damn frustrating. Flight Reacts, Pugatti, and even Aiden Ross mastered the art of the freakout as a growth strategy. Anyways, for spring of 2021, he kept
We are not
that same
raging on this
cycle of
channel.
consistent streaming, rage moments,
Mark my
and
words.
broken heart videos. He had around 50,000 subscribers and was averaging more than 1,000 or so people in his chat. His viewers started clipping his freakouts and funny moments and posting them on TikTok. It got to the point where multiple pages have built big followings just by posting his freakouts. And the amount of views they were getting are
Dude, that's actually crazy. Like, you have someone putting your shit out, yo.
staggering. I think it also helped that Aiden Ross was peaking at this time. He created an audience of people who like edgy humor, and live streaming in general was peaking
The
at
fuck
this
are we
time.
watching?
So Speed provided something that was similar, but in his own unique way.
I have nothing against Aiden Ross. I just don't like him.
In fact, he actually started a new
It's not
trope that
personal.
people really liked. Barking. Yes. Speed
Oh
started
my god, the
barking
barking. What is up with the barking?
when he got angry. Which were some of the most popular clips that went viral. on
Once
TikTok.
again, never
The
ever
TikTok
doing
clips
that.
got a ton of new people interested in him. It made him grow faster than ever. In March, April, and May, he jumped from around 50,000 subscribers to 300,000 subscribers. But it was in June where it all culminated into something huge. He started putting his subscriber count on the screen and basing his stream around how fast he was growing because he was gaining subscribers really
Bro,
quickly.
once
On
this
June
starts happening, we
22nd,
gotta,
he did his
like,
400K stream,
gotta go
where he
crazy.
just kind of passed time waiting for him to hit the new milestone. When he was about to hit it, a ton of people watching started unsubscribing, hoping for a freak out, in which he did a little bit. Then 2 days later, he was about to hit 500,000 subs. Same thing happened. He got close, they would unsub, he freaks out, and everyone loves it. It became this little game, watching his sub count go up and up. 3 days later, 600K stream. Then the next day, 700K.
Dude,
went
he
to
was
bed and
gaining
woke up on
hella
June 29th
subs.
to find out that he was about to hit 800,000 overnight. So he went live that morning. Then later on in that same
That's
day,
crazy.
maybe 12 hours later,
Overnight?
he was about to hit 1 million subscribers. In 24 hours, he gained 300,000 subscribers.
That's
And if
mental.
you thought that was crazy, the very next day, June 30th, he hit 1.5 million
Whoa.
subscribers. Obviously, Speed put in a ton of work until this point, but he also got a little lucky that hundreds of thousands of people were eager to see his reactions.
Wow.
As his sub
That's
count went up,
crazy.
it
That's
became
crazy.
sort of a game for people. It slowed down a little bit at the 1.5 million mark, but by the middle of July, he hit 2 million subscribers, meaning that in about 3 weeks, he went from 300K to 2 million. Call it luck, call it a meme, call it whatever you want, but at this point,
Bro,
he's still growing like
crazy.
crazy and entertaining the millions of people that subscribe to him. So clearly, he took advantage of the situation and maintained their interest. After this, Speed was done with NBA 2K. He outgrew the game so fast. He knew that these people wanted him to be as crazy as possible all the time, so that's what he gave them. He also took a trip to LA to link up with Aiden Ross and many other streamers. For some reason, watching that in-person connection just changes the viewer's perspective. It's almost like the viewer is part of the friend group. Plus, he seemed to be a lot happier. He wasn't giving in to the trolls, and he wasn't getting DDoS attacks kicking him offline.
That's what I like about Speed now. It's like he's not always raging and stuff. Like, he's calmed down, he's chill. Like the live stream with him and Kai playing Mario, like that was fun.
Home to Ohio, it was almost exclusively trolling people on Omegle, more getting kicked offline, and more broken.
What is that video?
But something else huge happened. Speed's unforeseen music career began in August of 2021. He had a new hit single called Duty Booty, with a high-quality music video in which he was wearing his favorite shirt, barking, and twerking with his boys.
What
the song was actually very well received, which made him want to do even more music. He would start uploading a song every month, and sometimes twice per month. Now with over 1 million monthly listeners,
who is listening to any of these songs?
Millions of views on YouTube. Clearly, his fans.
These 7-year-olds need to stop listening to IshowSpeed, bro.
It's not that bad.
It's not music.
He has
to
a lot
listen
of
to.
potential. Definitely a lot of questionable lyrics. I don't know if he wants to do this seriously or if he wants to do it as a meme. I mean, that seems to be his whole career at this point. For all of fall 2021, he just kept doing what he normally does.
Roblox.
Streaming
Ooh, we could try
games,
Roblox.
Fortnite, freaking out, dropping music, which is song Shade getting over 20 million views on YouTube, barking, chat saying the most terrible things to him. But the E-dates and IRL dating became something that his chat demanded. Watching Speed interact with girls was their new favorite thing. Probably because once the girls said something that he didn't like or they weren't into him.
But once again, I don't know if I'm going to be doing these Amigo
them,
stuff.
Which is funny
It's just kind of
because
weird.
Literally nobody would react like that. But one day, Aiden Ross invited him to do an E-date with Ash Cash.
This
and
was
a ton of other
crazy.
big streamers. And Speed took it too far.
Say we're the last 2 people on Earth.
Crazy
and we gotta
clip.
reproduce to make the world continue. No! Reproduce with me?
No, because that means our kids will have to intertwine and then their kids. No.
Who's gonna stop me?
I will.
If we're the last 2 people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
Gee,
You're not stopping me. If we're the last 2 people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
Come on. Hold on. Chill out. Just, you're good. You're
My fault.
Take a
I'm
deep breath.
tripping.
You're good.
I'm tripping. I'm thinking I'm on Omegle.
Now, this question that he asked her is
Damn.
a running joke that Speed does on Omegle. It's a joke that works in his community.
It's actually not even that bad of a joke.
His fans,
But it's,
so as you can imagine, a
it's
lot
kind
of
of,
people don't find this joke very funny. Nor do a lot of other people's fans who don't know Speed. Now, he got eliminated from this E-date, obviously, and he didn't like that.
Man, fuck this E-Day and fuck Aiden too, bro. Oh, God, fuck them niggas, bro. Fuck that shitty ass E-Day, bro.
He started to blame Ash Cash and Aiden. And this is where I start to question a lot of those E-dates. Do streamers actually take them seriously? I thought they were just for entertainment. Like, they weren't
should be
actually
just for
gonna
entertainment,
get
right?
dates with any of these people. Is Speed's reaction fake? This is where Speed telling
It
the
is
line
probably
of what's
just
real and what isn't
fake.
becomes a little tricky for him. He took the joke too far, plain and simple. But now saying Aiden and Ash Cash for kicking you out and that they're wrong for that, this turned into a little beef between Aiden and Speed, which again I don't know if it's real or not. Speed's joke went
Nah,
viral
that was
on
not
various
real, bro.
social
Aiden
media
and Speed
had
are
a
not
lot of
beefing.
people angry.
Or
Ash
were
Cash
not
had a
beefing.
lot of words to say about it on Twitter, rightfully so, but Aiden didn't stand up for Speed because he knew he was wrong. And Speed never really addressed it again. Today, I think they're all good, and Speed hasn't really done an E-date since then.
Boy, I don't think it was really that deep.
I
It
think
was
a
a
little
joke.
clarity between what is a character and what is real life would help Speed out a lot. He's going to continue to get himself in sticky situations if he keeps being edgy like he is. But I also understand that the
Wow,
lure of
stop,
not
bro. What is
knowing
this?
what's real
What is
and
this
what isn't
video?
is exactly
Why
what
is he
makes
doing
him so
that?
interesting. But sometimes
What?
of not
No, like
knowing
literally,
the
actually,
situation
what
he
is
keeps
this?
being edgy like he is. But I also understand.
What the?
And that the lure of not knowing what's real and what isn't is exactly
What are we
makes it
watching?
so
What are we
interesting. But
watching
sometimes
here?
you can get lost in the character. You play it so much that you even forget who you really are. I mean, the more crazy he acts, and the more his views go up, and his chat rewards him, the formula is difficult to maintain.
Dude,
because
he's
the chat
sweating his
doesn't
balls
really
off. Oh
care
my
about your
God.
well-being. They want to see you push the limits.
Like, it is kinda hot
because they
today,
don't
I'm
have
not
to
gonna
suffer
lie.
the consequences if you go too far. I understand he's young. It's normal to make mistakes. I bet he'll look back on some clips in a few years and cringe at himself. That's totally normal. But when you're making tons of money off the same exact thing that is causing the
this video wasn't even
it's
that
hard to
bad.
make a defense. He seems like a really good
It was just
kid,
a normal
obviously
video.
very entertaining, and not bad music.
It's a
either.
normal video.
I would hate to see him get lost in this character that he built, but I wish the best for
No,
him,
but he's
and I
much
most
better
definitely
now.
Can't knock the hustle.
As a
'Cause 4
person,
billion
he's
subs in 1
smarter.
year is insane. But maintaining that high stress, chaotic, and angry character just doesn't really seem like it can last that long. I mean, look at Roy Purdy, who built a brand of being positive, happy-go-lucky, dancing, smiling, wearing bright colors. Millions of people around the world loving him for his
I don't know
positive
who this
energy.
is.
And even he had a tough time maintaining that. But if you want to hear more about that story, check out this video right here.
Drink water. Type. All right. Not bad for first video after starting it off calm.